Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sam here and welcome to this week's game update. Now, this isn't actually a game update in terms of in-game content, it's more of just a update to the website. So if you do head over to the homepage, you'll see this new sort of logo called the Bestiary. It's in beta right now, and pretty much what it does, it just shows you a new catalogue of all the monsters currently in game on Runescape. So if I click on it, you will see that it's going to load up a random monster. For this one, it's got Commander Zilliana, which is of course the Saradomin boss, and it is really cool because it's coded in the new HTML5, which is what Jagex are going to be converting to in the future, and it's also got RuneText 7 on it, which makes the graphics of it look really good. So if I do zoom in, you can use that the keys on your keyboard to zoom in. You can see it's a lot more detailed, and it honestly does look really cool. Now, if you take a look at the right, there's loads more monsters, including like letters to specifically find a monster that you want to see. But if I click on the Jad, you'll just see that it looks really cool. Now look at that, that does look awesome. Like if I zoom in, you can probably see the teeth like that stand out, and you can see the detail on them and it really does look nice. And I honestly can't wait for this to come into the game because it's just going to make it a lot more enjoyable and up to date. Now if I just scroll down a little bit, you'll see it's got some actions. So if I do ready, that's just its ready stance, which is what it's right now, just doing nothing. It's got walk, so obviously when it's walking, there we go, if you click on it, it will just continuously do that. There we go, just zoom out a little bit so you can see it. It's got its death, so obviously when you kill it, this is what it looks like. There we go. I'll show you my favourite monster's death in a second. And then finally it's got attack, which is its simple swipe. It doesn't actually show you the mage or range attack, which it does too, but nonetheless it's really cool to see that. Now if you go over to this panel here, there's like a stat icon. If you click on that, it will give you loads of information about what the monster has. So first of all, it just has its level. Also tells you down there as well, it's 140. It has its examine text, which is this is going to hurt. It also tells you the weakness of the monster, which is currently none. This means it's going to be like really helpful for Slayer. So if you've got like a Slayer task, you're not entirely sure, what it's weak to, then you can just go over to this and have a quick look. And it also tells you a few more things down here, which I'm going to go over to in a second. But it just tells you also the Slayer category of what it is, which is a volcanic creatures. Now usually on other monsters down here it will tell you where it's located as well, but because Jad is in a mini game, it's not going to tell you that. It tells you a few extra things down here too, saying it's not free to play, it's aggressive, of course, it's attackable, that would help, and it's not poisonous. I don't know why that's there because most things in game now, or I'm not entirely sure if poison actually exists anymore in terms of actually doing much damage to you. It seems a bit weird on that, but it just tells you a few basic sort of information things about the monster you're attacking, which is really cool. It's nice to know that. And then down here, it's really interesting. It tells you the levels of the actual monster. So as you can see, it's got 70 attack, 70 defense, 70 magic, and also 70 range. So like for a Jad, that's actually fairly weak. The hits it can do, it usually can like one hit you. It did that to me when I was a lower level, and 70 seems a little bit low, but I guess it's still fairly easy to kill nowadays, so that's probably why. And then it also tells you the life points which it has as well, which is 40,000. Now, this is really cool. I do like this. What Jagex have done. Just generally like this is. We've never seen anything like this before. Just the ability to like click on any monster you want and see its stats, and I think is really cool. Now I'm just going to show you my favorite monster which I was looking through, and it's actually General Grado. So if I just quickly find it, there you go, I've already clicked on it. It does look really cool, so I'm going to zoom in again and I'll show you. Like, look at that, the graphics on that look amazing. Just like the symbol in the middle looks really clear, and you can see little bits of the fluff on its sort of armor, I guess, and it just looks awesome. If I do its like animations, I'll do the walking. There we go, look at that, that's very cool. And then my favourite one is when it's death animation, which is this. I just think that looks awesome. If I just zoom out a little bit more and show you again. There we go, just like how he falls to the floor, it looks really realistic and just epic compared to what it used to be, where he just like fell over and that was it. But yeah, I really do like that. But like this is really it for the update. There wasn't like too much in terms of like content. It was mainly just like I said, it's a bestiary, it's a catalog of all the monsters in game, and it just gives you a basic sort of overview of what it is. So like I say, it does tell you the area of where it's located. But I do really like this. I honestly do. I think it's a really cool sort of update to look at, and it's just the fact that you've got like an in-game sort of like animation of it as well. Really just make it, awesome. It's not just like the RuneScape wiki where you can just look up the stats. It'd be cool if they could like maybe implement the drops on it too. That'd be really cool to see. I'm not entirely sure if they would or not, but overall for this update, I'd probably give it. I don't know. I can't see anything wrong with it. But then again, it's like there could be a few things better. Like I just said, it could be like some drops and a few other things like I could probably think of. Um, but overall, I'd probably give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10. I do think this is awesome. Like I am really looking forward to the RuneTech 7 and HTML5 when it does come out into like the live game. But yeah, really good job like there done by Jagex. I'm really happy about it. It also does have a full screen toggle over there. I'm not going to do it because it would just mess up the recording. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. Feel free to tell me what you thought about it too in the comments, if you liked it or not. And, like always, if you want to start a discussion on this, then make sure you leave any questions or anything like that in the comments. Now, that will be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please throw it a thumbs up. And apart from that, I'll see you in the next one.